Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Now in today's video, we are going over the Town Hall 11 Blizzard Lalo attack strategy. Let's get into the first replay. Now, when you're looking for a base that you want to Blizzard Lalo, there's pretty much, well, there's several things that you are actually looking for. Now, as you can see, all these buildings are very close to each other, and that is very good when you're trying to do the Blizzard Lalo, because then you can get a lot of value from the Blizzard portion of the attack itself. And so, as you can see, if my Blizzard drops into this area, for example, it's going to charge out a big chunk of this base because of how dense it is. So the denser, the better when you're doing the Blizzard. Now, when you're sending in your blimp, there are two things that you want to get with it, and there is two things that you're also looking out for. So the first thing that you're going to be looking out for is the sweeper placement. So where are this guy's sweepers? I always have a hard time looking for them. So he has, why can't I find them? So he has one right here, and this is pointing like this, and then he has another one, I think it was somewhere over here, pointing like this. And so their range is clearly out of where the queen and the clan castle is. So I can send in my blimp. The blimp will be in red because it's red. We're going to put this in red. And the blimp is going to go where the queen and the clan castle are, as well as other valuable defenses. So in this case, there's like an air defense. There's like this close. There's a whole lot of important stuff really close by. And so what you want to get with your Blizzard is the enemy queen and the clan castle. And when you get that down, everything else is pretty much just extra. You also want to get value, of course, but those are your two most important things when you're doing Lalo at pretty much any Town Hall level. And so once you get those two things, like, that's a very good thing, but you also want to get other valuable things, and perhaps even more importantly is you want to get good pathing. So once we get this stuff, we're gonna use yellow to mark the path of where troops are gonna be, and like the phases. So because all of this is going to be taken out, we can send in our king and queen somewhere, doesn't really matter too much where, to either take out the queen / clan castle that we weren't able to get with our Blizzard, or create additional pathing. And so in this scenario, because we took out all of this area, we can send in our king and queen just to break the ring of defenses. So maybe we'll send them in through here to take out this air defense and create the pathing even more. Then we can send in our Lalo portion of the attack to go through the base just like so, a nice thin narrow path for our balloons and lava hounds. So let's see how it's actually done in action. So as you can see, I dropped down my balloons. By the way, one thing I forgot to mention, if you're going to be flying over an air defense, and if it's somewhere like more on the outside here, you're going to want to put down a lava hound in front of your balloon, or else the black air mine might take down your blimp nice and early. But because the air defense is already very, like, right where I wanted the Blizzard to explode, I didn't have to use it. So I used a couple of balloons as coco-loons to test for black air mines for my blimp, and then I send in my blimp right here. Inside the blimp, there's obviously super wizards and just some filler troops. I think I took barbarians, maybe not. And just like so, guys, it explodes. I drop down first my rage and then my invisibility, but like at the same time. So right when it explodes, you want to make sure that you get those two spells down right away. And you're going to count with the invisibility spell. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, and drop another one. You might want to go like 3.5 just to be extra safe. And we're going to keep doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last of them are now taken out. Now look at the value that we got from that Blizzard. Because this base was so compact and we were able to take down the queen as well as the clan castle, look how much of this base got taken out. By the way, when the clan castle comes out, guys, don't even worry about it. You probably don't even need to poison it. The super wizards will take care of it. So just like so, guys, look at how much of this base they successfully got taken out by those super wizards. That's incredible. Now we're going to be sending in our king and our queen along with a super wall breaker. Now I went ahead and took out this this archer tower because it was frankly annoying me. But you don't have to do that, I guess, just to help break the ring of defenses, I suppose. So once that got taken down, I dropped a baby dragon right here. And what that baby dragon is going to do is it's going to funnel my king to go on this side of the base. Just as you can see doing that right there. There you go, guys. That building is destroyed. Now my king is forced to go this way. I sent in my super wall breaker right there. I should have put it more to the side so that my troops could go inside of here and taking out more stuff, but we all make mistakes. My king and queen get released here. That super wall breaker did kind of go to waste, and now they're just gonna hit some buildings and get some good value. I dropped down my baby dragon right here because this attack is a very time sensitive attack, so you want to make sure to put down your cleanup troops ASAP. So I have my queen right here hitting a storage. At least she's not hitting a wall, I suppose. And just like so, guys, she's getting good value. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to get to the air defense, and that's because of my because I didn't put the super wall breaker in the right place. So now, guys, I'm starting my Lalo, and notice why I started my Lalo here instead of here. First of all, there's no first of all. There's just this air sweeper, and it's pointing towards this way, and this air sweeper is pointing towards this way. And I don't want to fight the air sweeper if I don't have to. Typically, you're going to start off your Lalo where you can get the most value. So, for example, if there was a multi right here instead of this Tesla, you would want to start your Lalo right here. And so I start my Lalo right there, and pretty much with my Grand Warden on air, obviously, and I just go around the base with my Lalo, as you can see me doing right there, using my haste, using my rages. You guys already know how to do this, I'm sure. And just like so, guys, with my Lalo, I'm slowly going around the base and getting important stuff, using the haste spell on things like wizard towers, using my warden ability against those eagle strikes, got down the eagle artillery nice in the middle of the base. It's unfortunate that my super wizards weren't able to get the eagle artillery because that would have made this attack much easier, but that is just fine, guys. And as you can see, this base really got taken down quite easily and quite quickly. And just like so, guys, that's a very easy and quick triple. Just like so, guys. Let's quickly get the triple. I still have 5 minions, and I dropped them down to help with the cleanup. Now, the next replay I actually want to show you guys, it's actually a 99% time fail, but I still think that is a very good example of how to do this attack strategy. I was just a bit slow on my Sui hero portion of the attack. I just think it's a very good example of how this attack is really performed because the steps are very well done. Anyways, let's get into it. So again, in this base, look at what's here. We can get to the queen and the clan castle, and it's a very nice dense area of the base with our blimp. And this is exactly the kind of thing you're looking for. So I dropped down a couple cocoons, and I dropped down my what's it called, my blimp. I should have used a Lavaloon here. That's probably true, but I didn't, and whatever. We learn from our mistakes again. And the blimp is going in. It's getting chased by a black air mine, which is fun. And again, I dropped down my rage and my invisibility spell at the same time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this was a tough moment because the queen was kind of in the range of the invisibility spell, so I had to kind of deal with that. My super wizards did end up taking it, but look at the value they're getting once again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're still getting a really good value. And I dropped down my so the enemy queen goes down, and we're still just getting good value. We ended up, what else did we do? We ended up, like, super wizards, they're very good at getting good value. And just like so, guys, we took out all of this core of this base. So now this is the part where this is ultimately the reason that this attack fails, because this attack is a very time sensitive attack. I'm not the type of person to, show you my fails, because I did fail this. This attack is very time sensitive, and I essentially just took way too long to do my Sui hero. And I just took too much of I just took my time too much. I could have put my queen and gotten this stuff much quicker, but I didn't. I was just very slow with what I did. I put down my baby dragon and my king to help my queen funnel, but I just did it for too long. I could have maybe used my king's ability, or even just put down my queen much earlier, or even just started my Lalo earlier or something like that. Maybe not the Lalo part, but this Sui hero part, that's the reason that I messed up this attack. It's the reason that I lost this attack. And look how slow I am in terms of deploying my Lalo. This whole attack, it's just, you want to learn from these mistakes. You want to make sure, like this attack, it's to show you that you really have to move fast when you're doing this attack strategy. Not extra fast, you don't have to be the Flash, but you should not be, taking all your time kind of thing. You should be moving fairly fast because this is a very time sensitive attack. And so, don't be spending 10 years on every single little thing. Just like so, guys, the Lalo is getting deployed, all that normal stuff. And when you're attacking, so in terms of, looking for what bases you want to attack, attacking against singles is always easier when you're doing Lalo. Singles in general, they're not that good. I don't know why so many people use singles anymore, except for like main village, where it's like good against electro dragons, I guess, because a lot of people use electro dragons. But in like war, for example, whenever you see singles, most of the time balloons go very well against singles. And just like so, guys, this base, it's not tripled because of, well, I was very slow on my Sui hero, and I was just very slow throughout this entire attack. And even though I did get down all the defenses and it was very close to getting a triple, I didn't. And so there's just this one more wizard tower left to go. Gets taken down just like so. That rhymes. And we still have quite a bit of, things. Let me go to ×4 just to kind of show you guys what happens. And just like so, guys, this attack is done and I only have one thing left, and it's just because of time. And this is really just proof that you want to do it quickly. Now let me hop into my base builder. I want to show you guys a couple, base identification things. If you see something like this base is most likely very easy to hit with the blizzard, because then it would be even better if these were multis, because then you could take down multis, I guess. Doesn't really matter, because then you can send in your blizzard through here and land it right here. Because notice, these air sweepers are pointing away, and you want to make sure that they're pointing away. Now, if there was something like this, hold up. So if everything has like a big 2-tile gap, so if it's one of these kinds of bases, this is just, on the spot. This isn't actually going to be a good base. But if it's a whole bunch of, compartments like this, then going blizzard into there might not be the wisest idea, because your super wizards, they won't be able to get too much value. And so when you're doing the super wizards, you're looking for things more that have a 1-tile gap. And that's exactly the perfect type of base design that you're looking for when you're going to be trying to do this attack strategy. And so something like this, blizzard away, blizzard into here, because that's great. Now another base that you don't really want to hit with blizzard is when you can't take down the queen and the clan castle at the same time, when they're kind of hard to get. Now you can take them down with blizzard, but it's going to be a bit harder because you'll have to get one with a Sui hero, so it's just going to be a bit more risky, but you can do it by all means. And another thing, if you, for example, do have, so say the town hall, the town hall would be right here. Say you do have an air sweeper pointing, and so you need the blimp to get to here. It's still very possible to, attack this base. You can just use a free spell onto this air sweeper right when the blimp gets to around this area, and that way your blimp will either way be able to get into this area while avoiding this air sweeper. But when you're doing that, I suggest you do that when you're a bit more practiced, a bit better with this attack strategy, because that can be a bit more risky. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. I really do hope you enjoyed. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I upload Clash of Clans content every single day at 2 p.m. And comment, what do you want to see next? Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.